I'll make a little video here of this thing. This is built on an 870-pound Harbor Freight chassis. You can pick these up for $199 at Harbor Freight, obviously. You can get them on sale for a lot less than that sometimes. It's coming along pretty well. You got a door that locks. Inside I got a battery. I got just regular 12-volt car battery. These are not ideal, but I just threw it in there, tried it out. I got my charge controller and my long thing. I only use a 20-watt panel just to play with the solars system, how they work and whatnot. I got some 12-volt plugs that run either directly off the solar panel. The bottom one runs directly off the panel. The top one runs directly off the battery. Now you can pull more amperage with the top one because it's coming off the battery. The lower one is like charging cell phones and whatnot. The switches are for some lights that are inside that I have not installed yet. They're just LED lights. They don't pull very much power. That's why LED is ideal. But they're a lot brighter, so it's hard, and you know, brightness might attract attention. This is wired to a plug that's underneath here. This just plugs into a camping site if you need be, because I use it for camping also. And then on top, I'll step back a little bit. You can see one of my mistakes is my top is not big enough, and you can see where the wood is kind of cracked up. These are mistakes I hope some other people don't make. The water just kind of runs off the back of it. Now I got to tarp it up rather than tear it down. And I'm working on some add-on stuff. What is that thing? I'll explain that in a minute. And you can just see it's full of junk, you know, all my camping gear and whatnot. You know, you got extra batteries and flashlights, some Wise Foods, propane, you know, sleeping. You got an axe in there. You got your food. You got your cook stove, my tent that I apparently didn't properly put away at one time. Oh, can't forget the toilet paper there. And this thing just acts as a table. I just use some eyelets and some 550 cord to hold this thing up, and it'll hold a good amount. I bet it holds a lot of weight. You know, I use it to cook on. You see some grease stains on there and stuff when I'm camping. And it's got working lights. I've taken it about 100 miles so far on my farthest camping trip. You can see right there some good water damage from the water not properly running off the top of it. That's why I tarp it up now. And this thing is my add-on. I'm going to build a cage that goes up the top of it and over. Oh, this is 30 inches high by 40 inches, or 44 foot long and 40 inches wide. And then I'm going to build a cage about 2 foot up or so up here, and set this up here over your head height. I'm only 5'4", so I'm short. So maybe 6 foot in the air. This is a long piece of 6-inch PVC pipe. On this end, you got a fill hole. You got a valve. And on this end, you got a air fitting. So at 6 foot, you take your little 12-volt compressor, which is stuffed in that thing somewhere, and you fill that tube up with water. You got about 5 gallons roughly for a shower. Now the shower head is inside there somewhere. It's a little hose, and it works relatively well. And that about concludes the video, I guess. If you got any questions, just hit me up with them.